Hello and welcome to Alex at the Fable Sphere. How are you, Fable fans? I hope you're having a great day. We are back with Ren. I'm very excited, as always. The second I mention Ren, since the first time I heard him, I get all fluttery. But the name of this song gets me a little bit nervous because it's Ren's Suicide. It will be bad for me to say I don't know what it's about because it looks like it's about, well, suicide. So I'm going to jump right into it and see what we have here. Pretty interesting. Let's do it. Let's go, Ren. What you got? What you got?
At the night sky, a light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, but can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you.
Okay, first and foremost, what a beat. What a beat. I love the oi, oi, oi that he does. It's absolutely brilliant. And then he goes suicide, suicide, suicide. I just want to go back here. It's quite interesting what he says here.
Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, but can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but
narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, so you obviously can't sleep. The six lyrics are absolutely crazy, man. His rhymes are absolutely insane. I'm guessing he writes his own music. I could be wrong, but if he does, damn, I love the graphics as well. It's basically like anime, complete anime, but it still looks like him. And look at the graphics on this specific picture in front of me. That is crazy. It's like almost like you can see the bone structure going through. Very cool so far.
But some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Sick boy, bitten by a dead boy. Hey, they brought Sick Boy in. This is insane. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Standing up on it.
Felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
This beat.
Sick boy, bitten by a dead boy. I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick.
I'm so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armour. Falling through the cracks of the night sky. A light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. 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 It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This song just turned heavy, man. This song just turned heavy. He is such a remarkable, remarkable artist. This guy is his performance, number one, is just crazy with regards to the way he delivers every song. His clarity on his music, his depth, the bass that comes in just before this kicks in is just crazy, man. When you have headphones on, the depth of it just raises every hair on your body. But obviously now it's somebody that has got him killed, that committed suicide. And I'm guessing, I could stand corrected here, that he saw it. It's dreadful, man. This.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup.
Yeah.
You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch.
Guys, that way he states how your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. I always say, make sure your cup is full before you fill somebody else's cup. And don't even make sure your cup is full. Make sure it's overfull. And try and help people with what is spilt out in the saucer. Make sure your cup is always, always full. Because the tendency is, especially when it comes to suicide, and, I actually do a bit of counseling as well at my church to help people. And the tendency is with people that they just get stuck in this false belief in their heads that eventually they go so deep into their guilt, their shame, their pain, that it actually starts ruining their life, where you can't get out of bed. I'm not afraid to admit it. I was there at one point in my life. I really was. And, it's hard to judge people. You think to yourself, this person wants to commit suicide. What a selfish act to do, etc., etc., etc. Until you have had those feelings and until you have been through brutality of life, and then when you think the worst has happened, something even worse happens. Don't ever judge, man. I used to be that guy many years ago that I used to go, how can somebody commit suicide? Until I had that bad, big feeling on my chest. So yeah, man, come on, Ren. This guy's just, I don't know. He just steps it up every single time for me. Every single time he just steps it up. You think, like I said before, the song can't get better, and you listen to his words and you listen to his lyrics, and it's just like, buddy, it's poetry.
The entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plastic ass. The truth is to the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it works, 'cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hers. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
This is some heavy stuff, man. Some heavy words. The picture's running 5 minutes quicker, and sometimes we all miss the times when we were chilling and we were fine, and then life hits. And we as human beings, we've made this life, we've designed this life, and even though some of us, yes, walk a righteous path, we must also realize that the enemy is out there, and he's got a hold of a lot of people. And it almost looks like he was trying everything in his power to save this person, to save his brother. And he couldn't. And he's starting to blame himself now, because he's saying if he was 5 seconds earlier, maybe things would have been different. And this is a terrible thing to go through, because now all of a sudden you start taking the heat and the blame, thinking that you could have done something different. In my personal opinion, you couldn't. One thing I've learned, if a person doesn't want to be helped, it's not going to work. You're not going to help him. You're not going to change his mind. The person needs to be open to help in order for you to help him. I just want to listen to this one more time, if you guys don't mind.
It felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sega, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plastic ass. The truth is to the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hers. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
His body was missing, so they couldn't even bury him in the hearse. You know what? I know this is a sad story, but let me just jump back to Ren. What a damn artist, man! This guy, this guy's performance, his rhymes, his words are just phenomenal. I love the way he synchronizes the piano, and the piano goes with the rap and then goes with the oi 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 and the beat. It almost has like a Brazilian feel to it, and then he incorporates so much into his music, and he delivers, man. Every single time Ren delivers. Ren, I love you, man. I love you, man. I think you are phenomenal, man. Every song I've listened to so far, this guy just keeps banging it, people. Banging it. Damn, guys, thank you for the comments. Thank you for the love. But most importantly, thank you for this artist, man. I am so privileged and so happy to have met this man. I can't wait to listen to all of his stuff. You almost want to slow it down because you don't want to run out. You don't want to run out. I'm going to listen to this song once again, just on my own. Thank you for joining me. And as always, till next time, love you all. Look after one another.